One and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team.
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Chalobah forwards and with intent. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way. Big chance! And again! They've scored! The breakthrough strike!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Pedro Neto. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Proves too strong.
Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, they could break here. Palmer. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. Surely now! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hall. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Gordon. Now then, the ball's come loose. Joelinton. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. Jacob Murphy. Looking to break at pace. Livramento. Murphy. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Played into space. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Chance! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he thumps it clear. Joelinton. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedro Neto. Oh, some tackle that. Out to the right. Well read, nice interception. It'll be a throw-in. Cucurella. Chalobah, gently done. And it's Fernandez. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hall is onto it in a flash. And now the breakaway.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
James. And it's Palmer. Oh, delicate chip through. Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for it! And the half-time whistle whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Chalobah, Fernandez, Caicedo, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Murphy. Gordon. James does really well to win the ball there. Chalobah. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Fernandez is being harried and hassled.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Murphy. Murphy, and he's got his cross in. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Caicedo. João Pedro. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
João Pedro probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. Tonali. Forward it goes. And the pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Fernandez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Caicedo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's James. He's got space in. Can he finish? And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Caicedo wins the duel this time. Caicedo, Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chow, that's a sharp pass. It's gone for a throw-in. Livramento. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Livramento. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Garnacho. Adebayo shifted upfield. That is a little undercooked. And here's Murphy. Caicedo aimed forwards. João Pedro moved on forwards. Bino Gittins. Now that's a fine challenge. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Joelinton. Lavia, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good spread. Caresses it through. This might... He's having a shot! Yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
One good cross, maybe the last chance. Turns and goes back, and a chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
Anyone appear intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. We thank you for your cooperation.